Hello students, how are you all? I hope you all are doing great. I am 𝗫 𝗬 and I welcome you all in today's class, that is English class of class 10th. So students, we have started with a new topic of grammar syllabus, that is direct indirect speech. Okay, so till now in the previous videos we have discussed all the different rules related with the changes that we have to do. Okay, so we have discussed first of all the changes that we have to do in the tenses, and yes, there were so many exceptions as well. Second important change that we have discussed was the change in the pronoun. So we have discussed the entire table of the pronoun, first person pronoun, second person pronoun and the third person pronoun. We have discussed that according to what rules we have to do changes in the pronouns, and the third important change was related with the words that are showing some time or place. Okay, so ये important changes होते हैं जब हम किसी भी direct speech के sentence को change करते हैं indirect speech में, right? And in today's video we will continue with this topic. Now we will see some different type of sentence, that in what kind of sentence we have to do what changes. Okay, so now let's begin our today's video, that is based on direct indirect speech. So now first of all we are having this thing that there are 5 different types of sentence. So basically we are having these 5 different type of sentence, and when we are converting any sentence, so our sentence of direct speech, that can be any one of from these 5 options. In 5 options में से किसी भी option का sentence हमें दिया जा सकता है, and yes, we have to convert that sentence into indirect speech. So first of all let's read what 5 types of sentence we are having here. The first one is assertive sentence, second one is interrogative sentence, third is imperative sentence, fourth is optative sentence, and the fifth one is exclamatory sentence. So these are basically 5 type: assertive, interrogative, imperative, optative and exclamatory. And one by one we will read all these 5 different type of sentence. We will read the rules, we will see so many examples that if we are having any one of from these given options, that what changes we have to do. Okay, so step by step हम सारे changes करेंगे. So first of all we are starting with assertive sentence. Clear? So now we are having this point, that conversion of assertive sentence from direct to indirect speech. So now we are talking about only and only assertive sentence. So first of all let's clear this thing, what assertive sentence means. Assertive sentence means a simple statement sentence. It means in the end of the sentence there will be one full stop. It means वो जो sentence है उसमें ना तो कोई question होगा, right, और ना ही उसके end में कभी भी exclamatory mark होगा. Only simple full stop will be there in the end of the sentence, and the sentence it will be a simple statement. And yes, it can be in positive form and it can be in negative form also. Okay, sentence में not भी हो सकता है और एक simple positive sentence भी हो सकता है. So these sentences are known as assertive sentence. So if we are having assertive sentence in the direct speech, then what changes we have to do in the indirect speech? So students, first of all let's clear this thing, that the changes that we have already discussed, they were the 3 important changes. I am repeating one more time: changes related with tenses, changes related with pronouns, and the changes in the words that are showing time and space. So those rules will be same in all the 5 different type of sentence. So what are the other changes that we have to take care here? So that we are discussing here. Okay, बाकी जो rules हमने अब तक पढ़े हैं वो rules same रहने हैं, tense हमें वैसे ही change करने हैं, pronouns के rules भी same रहेंगे. But what are the other changes according to the type of the sentence, that we are discussing here. So first of all we are discussing about the assertive sentence. So now let's read what are the rules, what are the changes. So let's see. The reporting verb said to is changed into told or replied or informed or remarked or we can say answered. So first of all हमें जो change करना है वो कहाँ हम कर रहे हैं? We are doing the first change in in the reporting verb. Now I am very much sure that reporting verb, this phrase is clear to you all. Reporting verb is the part of the direct speech in which we are having the name of the speaker and a verb. So now suppose in the reporting verb we are having said to. So this said to, it will be changed into told, replied, informed, remarked or answered. So these are the options, and basically we change said to into told when we are having assertive sentence in the reported speech. Clear? So this is the first change. Second point, if the reporting verb is not followed by an object, it is not changed. So what it means? It means that suppose in the reporting verb we are not having any object, so then we don't need to change said to, then we will write the same said as it is. So what it means? So now let's take some example. I am writing some example to clear this thing, that when we are having the object, when we are having no object in the reporting verb. So suppose first sentence that we are having here is Sheila said to Radha. Now what she is saying? She is saying that I am tired. Now one more sentence we are having, and in this sentence we are having Sheila said, no object is here, and she is speaking the same sentence, I am tired. So now just to focus on both the sentences, this part that is in between the inverted comma, this part is known as reported speech, and this part is same in both the sentence. We are having I am tired in the first sentence, and the same sentence we are having here, I am tired. So no change we are having in the reported speech. Now we are talking about the reporting verb. So now we can see, we can observe that yes, we are having some change, and the change is that in this sentence we are having the object, we are having one person, one noun as as an object, but in this sentence we are having no object, because Sheila, this is the subject, right? This is very much clear. Sheila is the subject, and in this sentence we are having the object. Sheila said to Radha. So Radha is having the role of object here in this sentence, but in this sentence we are having Sheila said, so no object is here. So according to the rules that we have discussed, if we are having assertive sentence, now this is also clear that I am tired, this is one of the assertive sentence because it's a simple statement and we are having full stop at the end of the sentence. So this is the assertive sentence. Now according to the rules, if we are having assertive sentence, then the first change we have to do in the reporting verb. Now what is the change? According to the rule that we have just read, the change is that if we are having said to, so we have to convert said to told. So here in this sentence, when we are converting this sentence from direct into indirect, then how will we write? We will write Sheila told Radha. Now we are not talking about the changes that we have to do in the reported speech. Right now we are talking about only reporting verb, so just focus on here. But now when we are converting this sentence, then we will write Sheila said. Now we are not changing said into told. Why? So this is the thing that you have to understand, that you have to observe very closely, that when we are having object, okay, object means said के बाद to लिखा हुआ आएगा. अगर said के, अगर यहाँ पे object नहीं है, so obviously said के बाद to नहीं आएगा. So again this is a difference that आपको बहुत closely observe करना है. So if we are having one object, if we are having said to, then we have to change said to into told. But if we are having no object, if we are having only said, then we don't change said, then we just write the same word we are writing said here as it is without doing any changes. Clear? So this is the first change that is related with the assertive sentence. So according to this rule, if we are having assertive sentence and if we are having said to, it means if we are having one object, then said to, it is changed into told. But if we are having no object, if we are having only said in the sentence, then we don't change said into told. We just write the same word as it is without doing any changes. So yes, said to, it is changed into told, and only said, it is not at all changed. Clear? Now moving on, we are having the third rule. So let's see. Inverted commas are removed and conjunction that is used to connect the reported speech with the principal clause. So this is the next change that we have to do in the assertive sentence. Okay, so students, be very focused here. We are talking about only and only assertive sentence. Now we are studying the changes that we have to do only in the assertive sentence. Okay, so said to को told में कब change करना है? When we are having assertive sentence, and this rule is also associated with only assertive sentence, that inverted commas, we have to remove the inverted commas. This thing is clear, that when we are having direct sentence, then commas are there, but when we are converting that direct into indirect, then obviously the commas, we have to remove the commas, and in the place of commas we have to add one conjunction. And when we are having assertive sentence, that what is the conjunction that we have to use? That conjunction is that. Clear? So that it is used as a conjunction to connect the reported speech with the principal clause, or we can say with the reporting verb. Okay, next point. Don't use the preposition to after tell or told. So this is the same rule that we have discussed earlier, that if we are having tell or told, so after that we want to add to. It means जो said to था, उस पूरे के पूरे said to को हमने change कर दिया है told में. ऐसा नहीं है कि हमने said को तो told में change कर दिया and now we are adding to also, we are writing told to. No, we are converting said to. These two words, said and to, these two words are converted into told. ओके, सो यस, सेट के बाद में टू आएगा लगा हुआ अगर वहाँ पे कोई ऑब्जेक्ट दिया हुआ है, बट व्हेन वी आर कन्वर्टिंग सेट टू इनटू टोल्ड, देन आफ्टर टोल्ड वी वांट टू ऐड टू. क्लियर? So now let's see some of the example to clear all the rules that we have discussed. So now all these examples are related with assertive sentence. So let's see the first one. The boy said we must work hard. So first of all, focus on the type of the sentence, that what kind of sentence we are having here. So this is a simple statement, and in the end of the sentence we are having one full stop. So yes, this is the example of assertive sentence. Now we are doing the changes because we are converting this direct sentence into indirect one. So step by step we will do all the changes. So let's see. First of all, the changes that we have to do in the reporting verb. So in the reporting verb, do we have any object here? No, no object is here. We are having only subject and one verb. The subject we are having the boys and the verb is said. So when we are having no object in the reporting verb, then yes, we have discussed the rule. Then we don't change said into told. Okay, हम said को said ही रखते हैं, and this is the reason we are writing the boys said as it is, no change in the reporting verb. क्लियर? सो रिपोर्टिंग वर्ब में हमें सिर्फ एक चेंज करना होता है. हमने पहले भी वी हैव डिस्कस दिस थिंग, दैट वी डोंट डू एनी चेंजेस इन द प्रोनाउन और एनी अदर चेंजेस इन द रिपोर्टिंग वर्ब. द रिपोर्टिंग वर्ब इज हैविंग ओनली वन चेंज, एंड दैट change is if there is one object, then we change said to into told. But here in this reporting verb we are having no object, so that change is also not applicable here, and we are writing same said as it is. Clear? Now we are coming to the commas. So yes, we have to remove these commas. So in the place of these commas we have to need one word. We actually need one conjunction here, and because this is the assertive sentence, so what conjunction we are using here? Yes, our answer is that. So that we are adding here as one conjunction, because अभी ये दोनों clauses कैसे connected हैं? With the help of these commas. But now when we are removing these commas, so yes, we need one word, we need one conjunction, and in all the assertive sentence our conjunction is that, so we are writing that here. Clear? Now all the changes that we have to do in the reported speech. So first of all, we are doing the changes in the pronoun that we have discussed in the previous video in a very detailed manner. So first of all, we are having we. So we, this is a first person pronoun. So yes, first person pronoun, they are changed according to the subject of the reporting verb. So the reporting verb का subject क्या है? We are having the boys. So we, it will be converted according to the boys. Boys, it's a plural one. So we are writing they. Clear? Next, must work hard as it is. और last में जो inverted comma है, we will remove that comma also, and the complete answer will be the boys said that they must work hard. Okay, so students, in this way, step by step, observe the sentence very carefully, just recall all the rules and then do all the changes. So first of all, let's focus on the reporting verb. Reporting verb is having only one change, but that change is also not applicable in this sentence. Why? Because we are having no object. Second change we have to do, that we have to add one conjunction. So this is assertive sentence, so our conjunction will be that. And the next changes that we have to do, they are applicable in the reported speech. So here we have to do the changes related with the tense, related with the pronoun that we have discussed already, yes, in a very detailed manner. And according to all those rules, we are doing the changes here. We are converting we into they. Why? Because we, it's a first person pronoun and it will be changed according to the subject of the reporting verb. Clear? Next example we are having, so let's see. He said to me, I have done my work. So the indirect speech here will be, he told me that he had done his work. So students, do a very proper analysis of all these examples, that how we are doing the changes. Okay, so एक एक change आपको बहुत closely समझना है. You actually have to do, really very hard work, and you have to do a proper analysis here. So let's see first of all the reporting verb. So in the reporting verb here we are having said to. Why we are having said to? Because we are having one subject, we are having one object, and this is the reason that because of the object, now we are having to with said. So when we are having said to, then yes, according to the rule, we have to change said to into told. Clear? So this is the first change that we are doing in the reporting verb. Here reporting verb was he said to me, and we are writing he told me. Clear? Next, second change, we are removing the commas, and in the place of commas we are adding one conjunction, and because this is also the assertive sentence, so our conjunction that we are using here is that. Next, we are coming to the reported speech. Here we have to do the changes related with tenses, related with pronoun. So first of all, we are having one pronoun, that is I. I, again, it's a first person pronoun, so it will be changed according to the subject. Subject we are having here, that is he. So I, it will be converted into he. Next, coming to the tense, we are having have plus third form, that is present perfect tense. So yes, we have to change the tense into past form. So here we are writing past perfect, and past perfect means had plus third form. Again we are having one pronoun here, my. My, again, it's a first person pronoun, so it will be changed according to the subject. Subject was he, so we are converting my into his, and in the end we are writing work. So students, here I am clearing this thing one more time, that how we are doing the changes. So I hope that you all are able to recall the table that we have discussed, and in the table we have seen the different cases. We have seen objective case, subjective case, then pronoun were there, adjective were there, and self form was there. So we have to convert the pronoun in the same case when we are having subjective case. So again we have to write the same subjective case. If we are having adjective, then we have to change that related with that adjective only. So हम case change नहीं करते हैं, case हमें वही maintain करना है. उसी case में हम according to subject, or if we are having second person pronoun, then according to the object we have to do the changes. But yes, we have to maintain the same case, the same category of the pronouns. क्लियर? सो स्टूडेंट्स आप जितनी इस चीज़ की प्रैक्टिस करेंगे, जितने एग्जाम्पल्स आप देखेंगे, जितने चेंजेस आप प्रोनाउंस के, टेंस के करेंगे, सो दिस थिंग विल बी मोर क्लियर टू यू ऑल. जस्ट रिकॉल द टेबल, लर्न दैट टेबल, learn all the 3 person pronoun, first person, second person and third person, and learn all the different cases, subjective case, objective case. Then we were having determiner, adjective and self form. So learn all the pronoun very carefully, then also you will be able to do the proper changes according to the rules. Okay, moving on, we are having more examples to practice. So let's see. My friend says to him, you are not a wise man. So as I have told you earlier that in this category of the assertive sentence, we can have negative sentence also. So both positive sentence and negative sentence, they are included in this category of assertive sentence. So now we are having one negative sentence. So let's see what changes we have to do, or in what way we have to convert this direct sentence into indirect one. So yes, so first of all, let's see, this is the assertive sentence. So now first change that we have to do, that change is in the reporting verb. So in this reporting verb, we are having says to. Okay, my friend, this is subject, him, this is object, and we are having says to. So yes, when we are having to, then we have to convert to say or said. So here we are having says. So says को हम किस में चेंज करेंगे? tells में चेंज करेंगे. Yes, this is the thing that you have to understand. Suppose we are having said to. So said to, it will be changed into told. If we are having only say, then it will, to, say to, then it will be changed into tell. And if we are having says to, then it will be changed into tells. Okay, so according to this we have to do the changes. Said to, because this is the second form, so here also we have to write the second form, that is told. If we are having only first form, then yes, we have to change it into first form, that is tell. If we are having s or es with the first form, then yes, when we are converting, then we have to maintain the same form. So here also we are adding s or es. So according to this we have to do the changes. Said to, it is changed into told. Say to, it is changed into tell, and says to, it is changed into tells. Okay, so here we are having says to, and this is the reason we are changing says to into tells. This is the first change that we are having in the reporting verb. Now we are coming to the commas. We are removing the commas and we are adding one conjunction, because this is the assertive sentence, so our conjunction will be that. So now we are coming to the reported speech. So yes, in the reported speech we have to do changes related with tenses and related with pronoun. But students, here be very careful. We are having says here, it means we are having present simple tense here, and this is the rule that we have discussed in the previous videos, that when we are having present or future tense in the reporting verb, then we don't do any changes in the tense of the reported speech. It's a very important rule, students, so don't get confused here. Here we are having present tense, so this is the reason we won't do any change in the tense. Yes, we will change the pronoun, but we won't do any change in the tense. Why? Because we are having present tense here in the reporting verb. So yes, again I am repeating one more time. If we are having any one of the present or future tense, then we don't do any changes in the tense of the reported speech. Only when we are having past tense here, then we have to do changes in the tense. Clear? So here we won't do any change in the tense, but yes, pronouns जो है वो हमें change करने हैं. So here first of all we are having you, that is a second person pronoun, and according to the rule, second person pronoun, they are changed according to the object. Object we are having here, that is him. So for him we are converting you to he. Clear? Again we are not doing changes in the tense, but here we were using are because here we were having you, but now when we are having he, so for he we are using is here. So tense is same. Okay, and next the same line, not a wise man, not a wise man. So the complete sentence, complete answer of the indirect speech, it will be, my friend tells him that he is not a wise man. So yes, negative negative sentence and positive sentence, both types of sentence are included in this category of assertive sentence. So here first of all we are converting says to tells. We are adding one conjunction. We are doing the changes in the pronoun, but we are not doing changes in the tense because we are having present tense here in the reporting verb. Clear? Next example, she says, I shall write a letter. Again we are having assertive sentence because it's a simple statement. We are having full stop. So now let's convert this sentence with me. We will do a complete analysis, and I'm sure that now you all are having the answer. You all will be able to convert this sentence following all the rules. So let's see. First of all, we are focusing on the reporting verb. In the reporting verb we are having only says. We are having no object here. So when we are having no object, then we don't do any changes in says. We will write the same word without doing any changes as it is. So again we are writing she says. Clear? Next we are removing the commas, and in the place of comma we are adding conjunction, that is that. Next we have to do the changes in the pronoun, but we won't do any change in the tense because again same reason, we are having present tense here. So we are doing changes in the tense only, we are doing changes in the pronoun only. So we are having I again it's a first person pronoun that will be changed according to the subject. Subject we are having she. So for she we are writing she. Shall, it will be converted into will. Tense is same, but we are just writing the correct form that will suit with she. And again we are writing same sentence, write a letter. So the complete sentence will be she says that she will write a letter. Okay. One more example. Mr. Pandey said, I can buy a car. So it's also example of assertive sentence. So let's see the changes. First of all, let's focus on the reporting verb. In the reporting verb again we are having only said. There is no object. So in this case also we won't do any changes in the said. We are writing same reporting verb as it is. Mr. Pandey said. No change in the reporting verb. Next we are adding one conjunction, that is that. Now here we are having past tense. So yes, we will do changes in the tense also, and pronoun को तो change हमें करने ही हैं. So let's see. First of all we are having I. It's a first person pronoun that is changed according to the subject. Subject we are having Mr. Pandey, that is a noun. So for Mr. Pandey we are using he. Okay. Now we are having can, that is a modal auxiliary. So we have to convert this into past form. So what is the past form of can? Yes, it is could, and this is the reason we are using could here, and after that buy a car. So the complete sentence will be Mr. Pandey said that he could buy a car. Okay, so this is our first category, that is assertive sentence. I hope all the rules related with assertive sentence everything is clear to you all, and I am just summarizing one more time. So students, first of all just understand what assertive sentence means. All the positive and negative sentence they are included in this category of assertive sentence. So first of all, when we are having assertive sentence, then the first change that we are doing, that change is in the reporting verb. There we have to change said to into told. Okay, if we are having only say, then change it into tell. If we are having says, then we have to change it into tells. But when we are having one object there, if there is no object, then we don't do any changes. We just write the same word that we are having. Clear? Second change we have to do when we have to add one conjunction, and in all the assertive sentence we just use that as the conjunction. Next changes are related with the reported speech. There we have to do the changes in the tense, changes in the pronoun. So those changes are same in all the different type of sentence. What is different in assertive sentence? The change is the conjunction. We have to use that, and say, or we can say said to or says. It will be converted into tell, tells or told. Clear? So now next we are having here that conversion of interrogative sentence. So now we will see that how we have to convert one sentence that is having the structure of the interrogative sentence from direct into indirect speech. Okay, so yes, so we can have interrogative sentence also, and we can change one interrogative sentence into indirect speech. So what are the rules that we have to follow, what are the changes that we have to do, all that thing we will discuss here. So first of all, let's see and try to understand what interrogative sentence actually means. There are two types of interrogative sentences. So first of all, we are having here that there are two different types of interrogative sentence. In two ways we can have interrogative sentence, and what are these two ways? Let's see the first one, sentence that starts with any WH word. So this is the first pattern, or we can say this is the first structure that we can have in interrogative sentence, that in that sentence there will be one WH word. Now what is this WH word means? WH word means any word that is having WH and that can ask any type of question, like we can have, you know, what, where, when, and how many, how much. Yes, these words also included in the category of WH word. So the first category of interrogative sentence is in which we are having any one WH word, and we are having one example here. The example is, what are you doing? So in this sentence we are having what in the beginning of the sentence, and what is also one of the WH word. So this is the first category in which we are having any WH word. Clear? Now let's see the second category. So the second category of interrogative sentence is the sentence that starts with any auxiliary verb. So in such sentence we won't have any WH word, and in the place of WH word we will have any auxiliary. Auxiliary means we can have any helping verb, we can have any modal auxiliary also. And the example we are having here, so in this example we are having, are you writing a letter? So this is also interrogative sentence. We are having question mark at the end of the sentence, but in the sentence we cannot see any WH word. No WH word is there in the beginning of the sentence, but we are having R, and R is also one of the auxiliary. It is also in the category of auxiliary verb. We can have any helping verb also, and we can have any modal auxiliary also. So these are two different types of interrogative sentence. Okay, so we are having two different type of interrogative sentence, and we are having some changes we are having in the rules when we are having two different types of interrogative sentence. So what are the rules, what are the changes that we have to do, that we will discuss here. So we will discuss both the types, both the different categories of interrogative sentence. Okay, how? So let's see the rules. The first rule is, change the reporting verb said to into asked or inquired or demanded. So students, now we have to recall that when we were converting the said to sentence, so at that time we were converting said to into told, but now here we are having interrogative sentence, so now we have to convert said to into asked. Okay, and we can write inquired also, demanded also, but basically we change said to into asked. Clear? Example we are having here, he said to me, where are you going? So first of all we have to observe the type of the sentence. We are having one question mark at the end of the sentence, so this is interrogative sentence. So because of this reason here we are having said to. So the first change that we are doing in the reporting verb, so here we are converting said to into asked. Why? Because this is the interrogative sentence, and this is the reason we are converting said to into asked. Okay, next the other rules we will study further. So right now just understand this thing, that said to, it will be changed into asked. So the complete sentence is, he asked me where I was going. And students, again I am writing this thing, that suppose if we are having said to, so it will be changed into asked. If we are having only say to, it will be changed into ask, and if we are having says to, so it will be changed into asks. So according to this way only we have to do the changes. So this is the same way that we have discussed earlier also. If we are having second verb, just write the second verb, that is asked. If we are having only first verb, say, so we have to change in the first verb only, that is ask. If we are having as or yes, so yes, in that form only we have to change, and here we are writing asks. Okay, so in this way we have to do the changes. But what is important point here, that in the assertive sentence we were converting said to into told, and in the interrogative sentence we have to convert said to into asked. Okay. Next point, if the question is introduced by an interrogative WH word, and WH word are, we are having so many words like who, whom, what, which, where, when, why, how, etc. Then no conjunction is used. The reported speech will begin with the same WH word. So this is the second point, very important point also. So I am sure that you all are able to observe this thing, that in the reporting verb we are doing only one change, that is the change of said to. The second change was in the inverted comma. When we have to remove inverted comma, then we have to add one conjunction. So when we were having the assertive sentence, then our conjunction was that. But now when we are having interrogative sentence, and interrogative sentence that is having one WH word in the beginning of the sentence, then at that time we don't add any conjunction, we don't use any other word as the conjunction, but the same WH word, it will be used in the beginning of the reported speech. Okay, so yes, it's again a very important point, that always you have to remember that if we are having an interrogative sentence and that interrogative sentence is having any WH word in the beginning, so we won't add any other conjunction, but we use the same WH word in the beginning of the sentence. So let's see some of the example to clear this thing. The first sentence is, he said to me, when will you return? So yes, it's an interrogative sentence. We are having question mark at the end of the sentence, and in the beginning we are having one WH word, that is when. So now we have to convert this sentence into indirect one. So students, now let's see all the changes that we are doing here. The first change we have to do in the reporting verb. So in the reporting verb we are having said to, and said to, it will be changed into asked. So here we were having he said to me, and we are writing he asked me. This is clear. Second change we have to do when we are removing the commas. So in the assertive sentence we were adding one conjunction, that was that. But here when we are removing the commas, we are not adding any other word as the conjunction, but we are starting with the same WH word. So here we are having when in the direct speech. So in the indirect speech also we are writing same WH word in the beginning, we are writing when. Okay, and after that, yes, the changes of the tenses, changes of the pronoun, they will be same. But one more rule I am explaining here, that after when we have to write the structure of a assertive sentence, we have to write the structure of a positive sentence, and this is the reason that after WH word here we are having helping verb, but now we have to add first of all the subject. So we have to do changes in the pronoun. We are having you, that is a second person pronoun, and it will be changed according to the object. Object we are having me. So for me, what is the subjective case of me? It is I. So we are writing I will, it will be converted into would, and after that we are writing return. And one more important thing that we have to observe here, that in the end of the sentence we have to write one full stop. Why? Because we are not writing interrogative sentence here, but the structure that we are following here, that is of a assertive sentence, we are following the structure of a positive sentence, because first of all we are writing our subject, and then our helping verb, and then our main verb. So this is the structure of a positive sentence, and this is the reason in the end of the sentence we are not writing question mark, but we are adding one full stop, and the complete sentence will be, he asked me when I would return. Okay, clear? Next, more example we are having for our practice. So let's see. The teacher said to me, how old are you? So it's also interrogative sentence, question mark in the end of the sentence, and we are having how. How is also included in the category of WH word. Okay, so don't get confused that we are not having W here, but yes, how many, how much. So all these words are also known as WH word only. So now let's do the changes. First of all, the change in the reporting verb. So here said to, it will be changed into asked. So here we are having the teacher said to me, and we are writing the teacher asked me. Next, we are removing the commas, but in the place of comma we are not adding any other conjunction, but we are writing the same WH word here, that is how old. Okay, now this was the question. So first of all we were having our helping verb, but now we are writing one positive sentence, we are writing one statement. So helping verb हम बाद में use करेंगे, and we are converting the pronoun. Pronoun we are having you, that is a second person pronoun. It will be converted according to the object. Object is me, so me it will be converted, and for that we are writing I, because subjective case of me is I. And in the end of the sentence, yes, we have to write one full stop, and the complete sentence will be, the teacher asked me how old I was. Okay, more examples, let's see. He said to Binay, why were you absent yesterday? So yes, it's an interrogative sentence. So let's do the changes. First of all, said to, it is changed into asked. We were having he said to Binay, and we are writing he asked Binay. Next, we are removing the commas, and we are starting the sentence with the same WH word, that was why. Next, observe the tense we are having here. Why were you absent? We are having was, were. So we have to write here had been. Okay, so according to that we are doing the changes. And first of all we are doing the change in the pronoun you. It will be changed according to the object, that is Binay. So for Binay we are writing he here. After that our helping verb, and in the end of the sentence we are having one full stop, and yes, yesterday it will be changed into the previous day. Clear? So these are the all changes, and after doing all these changes, the complete sentence will be, he asked Binay why he had been absent the previous day. Okay students, so just to observe all the changes step by step, one by one, we have to do all the changes. Okay. Next, he said to me, what is your name? Again interrogative sentence. So said to, it will be changed into asked. We are writing he asked me. We are removing the commas, and we are starting the sentence with the same WH word, that is what. After that, your name, your, again second person pronoun, it will be changed according to me. So for me, हम your को किस में change कर देंगे? My में. My name, and in the end past form of it will be was, and yes, full stop in the end of the sentence, and the complete sentence will be, he asked me what my name was. Okay. Next, Vijay said to me, what do you want? Again we are having interrogative sentence. So said to, it will be changed into asked. We are writing Vijay asked me. Next, we are removing the commas, and we are adding the same WH word here, what. Now let's see, we are having present simple tense here, because do plus first form, it's known as present simple. So we have to convert present simple into past simple. So first of all, let's do the changes in the pronoun you. It will be converted according to me, and the subjective case of me, it is I. So now we are writing past simple, but a positive sentence of past simple. So at that time we don't use any helping verb, and yes, always there will be the second form of the main verb. So this is the reason we are writing wanted here. So yes students, tenses की जो knowledge है, that will be very helpful here in this topic also, when you are converting the changes, when you are doing the changes, and you are converting the pattern of the sentence from direct into indirect speech. So the complete sentence here will be, Vijay asked me what I wanted. Okay. Next rule, if the question is yes no answer type. So this is the second category that we have discussed, that there were two types of interrogative sentence. The first type was in which we are having any WH word. The second type is in which we are having yes no type question. So yes no type question means a question that begins with a verb, or we can say auxiliary verb, like is, am, are, was, were, do, has, have, had, can, may, will, shall, etc. So if we are having any auxiliary verb, then what are the changes? Then we have to add if or whether as the conjunction. So this is the difference, because when we were having the interrogative sentence in which we are having any WH word, so at that time we were not adding any other conjunction. But here now when we are having yes no type questions in which we are having any auxiliary, so now we have to add one conjunction. And what options we are having? We can add if, or we can add whether as the conjunction. Okay, so let's see some of the example. We are having he said to me, are you a student? So yes, we are having interrogative sentence here, but in the beginning we are having no WH word, but we are having one verb, we are having one helping verb. So first of all, said to, yes, it will be changed into asked. That rule will be same here also. So we are writing he asked me. Next, when we are removing the commas, so here we have to add one conjunction, and when we are here we are having two options. We can use any one of the word from these two options, and after that the rules they will be same. The rules related with the tense, related with the pronoun, they will be same. Okay, and yes, जो structure है that will be also in a positive form, and this is the reason first of all we are doing the changes in the pronoun. You, it will be changed according to me, that is a object, and for that we are writing I. Next, here we are having are, so we are converting that into past form, and we are using was. Okay, and in the end of the sentence, yes, we have to add a full stop, and this is the reason the complete sentence will be he asked me if or whether. We can use any one word, I was a student. Clear? So this is the difference between WH words and yes no type questions. When we are having WH word, then we don't use any other conjunction, but when we are having any auxiliary verb, then we have to add the conjunction, and for conjunction we are having two options here. We can use any one word. Okay, second is he said, were you absent there? So again we are having one auxiliary here. So let's see how we have to do the changes. First of all, said को हमने change कर दिया है. Asked में we are writing he asked, and when we are removing the commas, so in the place of comma we are adding one conjunction, we are adding if here. Okay, and after that the same rules are applicable. You, it will be changed according to the object, but here we are having no object. So students, again we are having a very important sentence here. You is a second person pronoun, that too is changed according to the object, but here when we are having no object, then yes, we are having the freedom, we are having the liberty to the changes according to our wish. Okay, हम अपने हिसाब से किसी के भी अकॉर्डिंग कुछ भी यहाँ सपोज करके इसको चेंज कर सकते हैं. So now here we are converting it as he, and वर्ब को चेंज करना है हमने had been में, and the same sentence absent there, and in the end of the sentence we are writing one full stop, and the complete sentence will be he asked if he had been absent there. Okay. Next is he said to us, are you going away today? So yes, also in this sentence we are having are, that is auxiliary verb. So first of all we are doing the changes in the reporting verb. Said to, it is converted into asked. So here we are having he said to us, and we are writing he asked us. Next, we are removing the commas, and in the place of comma we are adding one conjunction, that is if. Next rules they will be same. First of all we are converting you according to us, so it will be we are going, that is present continuous, it will be converted into past continuous, so we are writing were going away today, it will be changed into that day, and the end of the sentence we will write full stop in the place of question mark, and the complete sentence will be he asked us if we were going away that day. Okay. Next is Sneha said to me, do you play cricket? So let's see. First of all, said to, it will be changed into asked. So we are having Sneha asked me. Next, we are removing the commas, and in the place of comma we are adding one conjunction. The conjunction is if. After that, here we are having do play, that is present simple tense. So we have to convert it into past simple. So first of all, do, we are having you will be changed according to me, that will be I, and past simple means we have to write second form of the main verb. So here we are having played cricket in the end of the sentence, full stop here, and the complete sentence will be Sneha asked me if I played cricket. Okay. Next rule, let's see. The interrogative form is changed into assertive form. The auxiliary verb placed before the subject is shifted to a place after the subject, and the mark of interrogative, that is question mark, it is replaced by a full stop. So yes, we have discussed this rule earlier also. We have seen this rule in the examples that we have discussed. So according to this rule, we are having this thing that the structure of the sentence, that is also converted. हम जो इंटेरोगेटिव सेंटेंस का स्ट्रक्चर है उस स्ट्रक्चर को हम चेंज कर देते हैं किसमें, असर्टिव स्ट्रक्चर में, वी कैन से पॉजिटिव सेंटेंस हम बना देते हैं. एंड फॉर दैट वी हैव टू डू द टू चेंजेस. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल, सबसे पहले हम सब्जेक्ट को शिफ्ट कर देते हैं. इट मीन्स जो डायरेक्ट सेंटेंस है उसमें तो हेल्पिंग वर्ब पहले होगा, लेकिन जब हम इनडायरेक्ट स्पीच में से कन्वर्ट करते हैं तो हम सब्जेक्ट को पहले लिख देते हैं. व्हाई? बिकॉज वी हैव टू मेंटेन द असर्टिव फॉर्म, द स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ assertive form. And yes, second change, in the end of the sentence we have to write one full stop in the place of the question mark, and with the help of these two changes we can change the structure of the interrogative sentence into assertive one. Okay students, so this is all about interrogative sentence. So again I am summarizing all the rules that are related with this category, that is interrogative sentence. First of all, said to, it is changed into asked. Okay. Second, when we are removing the comma, so in the place of comma we have to add the conjunction that we all know. But if we are having any WH word in the direct sentence, then we don't add any other conjunction, but we use the same WH word in the beginning of the sentence. But if we are having any auxiliary verb, then we have to add other conjunction, and for that we are having two options. We can use if also, and we can use whether also as the conjunction, right? And in the end of the sentence we have to write one full stop. Why? Because the structure of the sentence, it will be converted from interrogative pattern to assertive pattern, or we can say a positive sentence जो है वो हम बना देते हैं. And this is the reason in the end of the sentence we want to write question mark, but we write one full stop. Okay. And the other rules, they are the changes of the tenses, changes of the pronoun, or changes of the words that are showing time or space. Those rules will be same only. Okay. The only changes that we are having here is the change of said to, that is in the reporting verb, and the change of the conjunction, right? जो other rules हैं वो हर sentence में same हमें follow करने हैं. Clear? So yes, in this video we have seen all the changes that we have to do in the assertive sentence and in the interrogative sentence. And in the next video we will continue with the topic. In the next video we will see some other different types of sentence. So just to be with me, and see you in the next video. Thank you.